quick smoke session, which gets the students warmed up before the main event, the obstacle course.
That's the first moment where we filter out who is prepared to be here and who wants to be here.
The course contains 9 different obstacles to test students' strength, agility, and confidence. 7 of them are considered minor, and students are allowed to fail 1 without being dropped.
All right, this is a major.
The last 2 are major obstacles, and students must pass both, otherwise they have failed day 0.
AirAssault!
First, the aptly named Tough One.
Go ahead on the right.
A multi-part obstacle that starts with a 3-meter rope climb
There you go.
and then tests balance, along with upper and lower body strength at a height of over 30 feet.
If you're afraid of heights, it can be very frightening, and if you don't know how to climb a rope, you're just going to be out of luck.
All right, AirAssault, what's your roster number? All right, take this over to the white truck right there.
You're kind of gassed once you get to that point, so it's all technique.
The second major obstacle is the 35-foot tall confidence climb.
I have a fear of heights, so the confidence climb was definitely one that was mentally challenging for me.
AirAssault!
Kept on pushing. You gotta push through.
For students who successfully conquer the obstacle course, day 0 is complete. Of the 292 students who started day 0, 42 failed to complete it.
What's up? So you interested in going to AirAssault school? I graduated AirAssault school today at Fort Campbell, class 30-21. This is my diploma from completing AirAssault school, South Blosky AirAssault school to be more specific. But I want to tell you guys what to do to prepare for AirAssault. I don't want to keep this video too long. If you want to see the obstacle courses on day 0 that you had to do, there's YouTube South Blosky AirAssault school obstacle course. It's gonna show you all the things. But I won't be too long. But I'm gonna get to the nitty and gritty shit straight on the point. I don't want to hold y'all too long because I know y'all don't watch too long anyway. But if you overall just come to AirAssault school physical fit in some way, shape, or form. Not saying you gotta be a 300 APFT or 600 APFT, ACFT score soldier, officer, NCO, whatever rank you are. You just have to be able to do the minimum, like be able to at least run a 2 mile in 18 minutes, because you got to do that day 0. Be able to climb a rope. Be able to pass the 6 mile ruck march. Be able to pass a 12 mile ruck march. Okay, those are the physical. And be able to run 4 miles, the 4x36. Be able to run 4 miles in 36 minutes. You had to do that at AirAssault school. Okay. See that? It's a lizard. But yeah, y'all see these wings? You gonna get the wings if you do what I told you to do. That's physical. I told y'all the physical stuff. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Don't be eating no fatty foods. Don't be drinking no energy drinks. Don't be going out to the bar. When you in AirAssault, eat clean. Drink water, Powerades, all the things, get your electrolytes. I promise you. You guys will thank me later, okay? But the academic stuff. Now that's all on you. The instructors will tell you to use your white book. Your white book is your best friend in AirAssault school. Study your white book. Study your white book. You study your white book and highlight the stuff they tell you to highlight, you gonna pass, bro. So actually go home and study and do what they tell you to do. Don't be goofing off and stuff. Stay focused. AirAssault is fast paced. It's only 10 days. That is short. Each phase is 3 days. Phase 1 is 3 days. Phase 2 is 3 days. Phase 3 is 3 days, and you got a 12 mile on a 10 day. So day 3, you got the phase 1 written test and hand and arm signal test. Day 6, you got the phase 2 written test, and you got the sling loads operation test. That's hard. That's the hardest phase. Phase 2, y'all be careful. Attention to detail. Pay attention. And phase 3, you got the you don't have no written test. You just got the switch seat and hookup test, repelling test. Safety violations really get a lot of people in phase 3. And day 10, you got the 12 mile ruck. So like I said, make sure you can pass a 12 mile on your unit. Do not TDY. Do not go to AirAssault school if you can't pass a 12 mile, because you just gonna get dropped and you just wasted your time. So make sure you can do all those prerequisite things before you go to AirAssault school. Do yourself a favor. Make sure you can climb a rope before you go to AirAssault school. Also, make sure that, like I said, you can run a 2 mile in minimum of 18 minutes in the OCPs with soft shoes. So basically, I know some units do AirAssault PT. If you can do that for AirAssault PT, you will be good at AirAssault school. Hydrate, attention to detail. Now, so far as you bringing your belongings, this all about adulting, right? Being an adult. Don't forget your belongings. You got all your gear. Don't forget no gear in the car. Have it all in your rucksack. And be motivated. Sound off. You will graduate. Okay. I got my wings. You know, AirAssault. I'm finna speak on the airborne dudes. Y'all airborne dudes cocky, but then again, AirAssault is more difficult than airborne. I'm gonna tell you how. There's no 6 mile or 12 mile ruck in airborne, right? There's no obstacle course in airborne, right? But y'all do run a lot. You do have to take an APLT at airborne, but it's easy. All you getting is the minimum, as long as you don't get 40 on one club. The line ain't too long, but AirAssault is more difficult than airborne. I talked to him, my AirAssault instructor. He got airborne, AirAssault, Pathfinder, and he got a CIB. And he said AirAssault is physically more difficult than airborne. But airborne is cool too, because I want to go to airborne school and get my airborne up here. But whichever one you get, you pretty good. You looked at different, right? You go to a unit where they don't have airborne and AirAssault, Pathfinder, they're gonna be asking you, how was AirAssault? I think, I want to go to AirAssault one day. You tell me what can I do to prepare, etc. So, school sets you apart. So, this one thing I got separate me apart. 101st Airborne Division. You know what I'm saying? You come to Fort Campbell, get them AirAssault wings, bro. I'm telling you. And they got Pathfinder too. So you pass AirAssault, and you are especially promotable above, and you want to go to Pathfinder. See your unit go send you back. That's what you really got to do to prepare. Make sure you can do all the prerequisite training, the obstacle course. Make sure you can do the old course before you go there. Go to a practice old course in your unit. Practice, do a 12 mile. If you can't do it in 3 hours, you need to practice. You don't need to go to AirAssault if you can't run 12 miles with a 40-pound ruck. But that's all I really got. Thank y'all. I'll catch y'all later.